waiting on people to pull up in here. Thank you for everybody stopping by. We'll talk some boxing. Trying to get a few things situated. What up? What up? Want to welcome everybody to 2 Cents Boxing, where we talk everything boxing and everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Can everybody hear me?
Yep.
What up, Ross?
What up?
You can hear me
Gladly.
good?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. I ain't got no headphones yet, so hopefully it ain't no echo.
Yeah, what
What you
up?
got
Just
going
rest
on?
in peace to the championship
What'd you
boxing
say?
Showtime. They said rest in peace to Showtime championship boxing. I think that was a play to get rid of all these niggas. I ain't
Ha.
lying.
Hey,
Is
listen,
that
I hopped on here today. I hate to talk about this because everybody talking about it, but I mean, I guess it's the hot topic, so hopped on here today to give my 2 cents.
yeah, ain't nothing wrong with it. I think I think they doing that because that's the biggest black camaraderie there is in the sport of boxing is PBC.
You kind of breaking up a little bit, your signal in and out.
I said PBC is the top. Hold on. I said PBC is the top one for the black fighters. You hear me?
Yeah, that's true. It's deeper than it's deeper than that though. It's deeper than that, and I think whatever comes next after this is gonna be better than Showtime. That's what I because people want to make it seem like it's just gonna go away. Why y'all think it's just gonna go away? They're gonna find somewhere to fight, and they're gonna find a platform to fight on. It can't. I don't think it's gonna be that hard.
Oh yeah, somebody gonna get that money, but I think that they should. Why they don't make their own TV, station or their own channel on Roku or why they just don't do that? They got the money. They got the money.
I think the way, from my understanding, Al, it's like they don't have no overhead. So pretty much everything they do, like let's say they throw an event. This is my understanding of it. They throw an event and then they hire contractors and stuff to put everything together. So I think they're more profitable that way versus having your own platform and then having to pay the overhead and having to pay for that. So I think that's why they PBC just won't get their own app, but maybe they will. Cause I've been hearing PBC gonna get their own belt and all kind of stuff like that. And it's like if they do that, then they might just really take over the game. But I
Yeah.
was I wanted to say too, Eddie Hearn said this what 2 3 years ago when he came out that he was the zone was gonna kill pay per view. I mean, I know that's not exactly what happened, but he basically was saying the Showtime and the pay per view and all that is gonna go away. So they put themselves in a position to have their own platform, and they were saying, because I watched an interview with Eddie Hearn. If I can find it, I'll run it back. And they were saying that um dang, I just lost my train of thought. Oh, and he was saying that Steven Espinoza did a good job because he was able to keep the boxing going for like another 2 3 years before they finally just got rid of it. But once they did that merger, once you merge with a company, they cutting out stuff. You can't just keep doing whatever you're doing. And anytime it seems like a network merge, boxing be one of the first things to go, because that's the same thing that happened with HBO.
Yeah, I think
So
um then they say they fired Steven Espinosa. That's what I'm hearing.
And I thought that was funny. I'm like, how did they fire Steven Espinoza when there's no more Showtime boxing? He didn't get fired. Like, there's no more Showtime boxing. So his job basically went away. He didn't technically get fired. He didn't technically get fired. So
They
somebody,
canceled
who was that? I
boxing. They
think that's a
canceled
Andre
him.
Berto tweeted out. Huh?
They canceled boxing. They canceled him.
Yeah. I mean, they gotta already have something in the works. I mean, it's not like they just out there willy nilly. But I did hear that the Zone offered Al Heyman $1 billion, and the Zone be handing out billions. They be handing out billions. So
Who they getting
I
that
don't
money
know.
from?
The Zone,
Yeah.
I don't know. Some rich billionaire allegedly, from what I understand. But who knows? That's that overseas stuff. So ain't no telling what they got going on.
Right.
I don't know if they deal with the Saudis or what. I'm not really sure. We should start researching the Zone. Everybody all obsessed with PBC and want to know every single thing that's going on with them. Why we don't never talk about the Zone? Why we don't never talk about how Eddie Hearn done lost $6 billion?
I don't know because I ain't even know that. And probably because they ain't got nothing entertaining over there at the zone. Who is entertaining? What fighter entertaining?
None, but they got billions. That's why Andrade stayed over there. That's why a lot of those fighters went over there and stayed there because they was getting paid so much money. Regis just signed with them too, and he had the opportunity to go to the PBC, but he signed with the
Yeah.
Zone. So
Let's
I
see
don't
how that
know,
play
but
out. He may decide for them to buy his belt. Eddie Hearn just seemed like a damn devil to me. It's something about that slick nigga.
you
It's something
breaking up.
about
You
Eddie
breaking up. You
Hearn.
say Eddie Hearn seemed like what?
He seemed like a slick nigga. It's something about him.
I don't know. I watch Eddie Hearn. I don't really make no content about Eddie Hearn, but I do watch Eddie Hearn and his videos and stuff about him. It'd be kind of hard for me to understand the content creators because they got the heavy UK accent, but they do not like Eddie Hearn over there. I be reading the comments. They be going in on Eddie Hearn.
Oh yeah.
Ellaby don't like Eddie Hearn. They do not like Eddie Hearn. And I guess because he was talking all that noise when he first came to the US. I don't know
He
who he
came with
pissed
the
off.
bag.
Salute A1 Hoop Zone. Hey, y'all, let me
Talking
know and drop it
boxing
below
down there.
what y'all think about Showtime going out of business. Does it matter? Will it affect boxing? I mean, I know everybody want to turn this into a Al Heyman, wasted all the money, he paid the fighters too much, when I don't believe any of that is the case. What's going on, Patrick?
Hey,
Patrick Bell?
uh, Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford fight bankrupt Showtime.
I should have made that the title. I might go change it. They really be rolling
Yeah,
up in here. But everybody was like, "Oh, they don't want the Showtime don't want the fight. Showtime don't want the rematch. Showtime don't want no fight. They done with fights. They
yeah,
are out of the fight business." But
that's sad.
like I was saying, I know a lot of NBA teams because that's why Michael Jordan sold the Charlotte Hornets. That's his team, right?
Yeah, why you
I
do
think
that?
that's why because they losing network deals and stuff like that. So I mean, this is deeper than boxing. This is just after 2020, all that stuff changed. All after all that BLM with the football and the NBA and all that, they lost a lot of money and they had to make some major changes because they lost a lot of viewership in addition to the pandemic.
That's crazy.
Salute Ed 1050. Bear 24 says, I believe Amazon about to give them a deal. I think the Amazon deal will be cool, but even with that, that's a lot of people. I think you would need something more niche. Because I even hear people saying they have a hard time trying to watch football on Amazon. But it's all about how they market it.
Yeah, it's about that market. I'm about to go get me some raisin bread.
You sound like a robot.
I said, let me
Bear
take this thing.
24 says it makes sense for Amazon to drop that bread. Yeah, we'll see. And if they get a deal with Amazon, man, they're gonna probably pay these fight. If PBC get a deal with Amazon, they're probably gonna pay the fighters even more money.
It's possible because that Amazon dude, he don't pay no taxes.
You talking about Jeff Bezos?
Yeah, he don't pay taxes.
Because I'm wondering how would it work? Because if anybody on here know how this whole Showtime stuff work, please click the link so you can explain it. Because I'm wondering, will it be less overhead if you just own an app? Like what would be the difference? Hey, Supreme L, I just tried to click you. You left. Come back. I was just about to click you in.
Yeah, that's crazy. They should get their own app and do their own thing.
They should. Bear 24, why is it the fighter's fault? I don't bite, says I guess Rick Glacier was white all along. Listen, he was right all along. No, he wasn't right all along. You can keep saying this, saying it and saying it and saying it and saying it year after year after year. Of course, eventually you're gonna be right because contracts end. He was not right. If I say the world gonna end every year and then next year the world end, like, oh, I guess you was right all along. No, he wasn't right all along. You're right now because the deal is ended. And I heard in 2025, I think Top Rank deal ends with ESPN. So it's not that anybody is doing anything wrong. It's just that the contracts are up and it's time to do something different from my understanding, just to give my 2 cents. Bear
Uh-huh.
24 says I'll miss Showtime though. If you type in Google PBC going out of business, you will see videos all the way from 6 years ago saying how PBC is going out of business. And they're not even going out of business, they're just going to a different network.
Right.
Because the best not fighting the best. The best not fighting the best to us as as hard die hard boxing fans. Before I was a die hard boxing fan, I didn't know the best wasn't fighting the best. I wasn't aware of that. It'll be a big fight coming up. Everybody will be talking about it, and then I go and watch it. And then after I watch it, that's it. It's really the more you get into boxing and you realize how stuff work, that the best not fighting the best. But you got a business that's catered to people that don't know what's going on. And that's what's weird about boxing. Their main market is the people that don't really know much about boxing. So the people that do know about boxing, they get pissed off and upset when things ain't happening because we know what really should be going on, and that's a small minute minority of who that they're marketing to and who they're trying to cater to. They're not trying to cater to hardcore fans. They really not.
I think they want to cater to the people that's programmed to just go with the program. They want to push whatever fighter they want to push, even though he weak and whack. They don't want him to fight the best fighters. They want to take all day making fights and all kind of stuff. They pushing the most marketable people instead of the best people. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's exactly what they doing. And I was listening to Espinoza. What's up, Supreme L? You gonna click the link you hopping back on? I could put it back in the chat. I was listening to Espinoza, and he was basically saying to me, my 2 cents, if they can't, if they can find a way to market Terrence Crawford versus Canelo, then yeah, they'll make the fight. But if they can't find a way to market it, then they not gonna make the fight. They was able to market that Charlo and Canelo fight is undisputed versus undisputed because like I said, they're marketing it to people that don't know what's going on. They don't understand that you moving up 2 weight classes and you got to get acclimated to the weight and you got to do this. And they don't know. They just know it's undisputed versus undisputed. That's it.
Hey,
So it's all about marketing.
2 cents.
What's up?
Hey, was you the one that I was on the phone like a while ago when I first tried to use StreamYard? That was telling me how to hook StreamYard up.
You broke up at the beginning. What you say a while
I
ago?
said, was that you that was showing me how to hook StreamYard up a while ago?
Yeah, I told you about StreamYard.
Okay, okay, I was just making sure. Because we had a video call and you were telling me
You
how to
you
hook it up.
froze you froze up. You froze up and you sound like a robot. Your
I,
signal.
I said we had a video call and you were showing me how to use StreamYard when I was telling you they weren't working for me.
It might be my signal. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we
Hey,
good.
put a one in the chat if you can hear me and I sound clear.
Man, I'm out here in the boondocks.
What you were saying about the StreamYard?
I'm saying, is you the one who's telling me about the StreamYard that I called, right?
Yeah, that was me.
Okay, 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 okay. Yeah, I got it down pat.
Yeah, that was me. You got the what?
I got the StreamYard down pat now. Can you hear me?
Bear 24 Yeah, you said you started breaking up. You said you got the something.
I said I got it down pat now.
Oh yeah, that StreamYard, you like it?
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, but I ain't gonna lie, I miss when you was just sitting on there, just reading the comments, snapping on people. Hey, them, them old videos is funny.
Yeah, I had to calm it down. You know the crazy thing, the day that I calmed it down is the day that they start putting yellow dollar signs on my stuff.
They
Yeah,
still doing that, or you got it fixed?
they still doing it. Every once in a while, they just let a video go through without the yellow dollar sign. I got to wait for them to approve it for me to put it up there. Because I was putting like 10, 7 to 10, 7 to 15 videos up a day, just chopping them up. I stopped doing all that stuff. Now I got to wait for them to approve it. And that's why um, it's not as many videos as I normally put up. I was putting up 300 videos a month. Straight up.
Dang, I need to get there. I ain't nowhere near that. Hey, y'all hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. Let's get more people in the chat.
Let's
Y'all know
get
I'm working
to it.
on growing my channel, trying to get these watch hours up. So what y'all got on y'all mind? This is also a chat-based channel. This is our 2 cents. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. As long as you're not being disrespectful and goofy, we'll be good.
Yeah, hey, uh, uh, Homie gonna mess around, come over here and blow your channel up, dude, from last night.
Man, the real
Hey man,
TBE.
yeah, that dude right
What's
there.
up, Soul Truth?
That
What's going
boy,
on? Supreme
hey,
L say he got to cook for the children. He gonna jump in right after he done. What you cooking, Supreme? What is for dinner?
I just got me some raisin, man.
Bear 24 say Silicon Valley was tripping last night.
Hey, yeah, dude,
Hey,
tripping.
that was funny.
Yeah, that was one funny dude right there. He threw the whole channel.
So I was going through videos and I seen a video that said that Tank might be fighting on the zone in January. And I'm wondering if they didn't have the I'm wondering if they didn't have the Spence fight so they can use it to leverage a deal with whatever network that they're going to again. I don't know if it's still a big fight or if they feel like it'll still do a lot of numbers. I personally still feel like it'll do big numbers. So I don't know.
I don't think it's gonna do what it did, dude. I can tell you that. Cause Spence fighters bought the fight, and now that Crawford won, Spence fighters probably like we don't even want to see that. So it's kind of like Crawford fighters don't never buy nothing.
You breaking up, Ross. I can't even understand you at all.
I think Crawford fighters don't buy their kids nothing for their birthday.
You're gonna have to go out and come back in or something.
Can you hear me?
I don't bite. I don't know why you saying anything about what Rick Glacier said. He been talking about Al Heyman and PBC going out of business since I really got into boxing years ago. Like, I don't think Rick Glacier is credible in my opinion. I don't even watch Rick Glacier because I'm not a fan of his rhetoric, and I don't even like the way he came on Manager Marty channel, just being extremely disrespectful. I was gonna make a video about it, but I was like, I'm not even gonna waste my energy. He was completely out of line for going on Manager Marty channel, acting like that and talking to him like that and doing all that screaming and yelling and being disrespectful. It didn't make no sense. But of course, Al Heyman spent up all the money. That's what he's supposed to do. They give them a budget to spend. That's what they're supposed to do. I don't know. I don't know. Some people just don't understand basic business. So when they hear stuff, they believe it, even if it doesn't make any logical sense. J Real Live, what's going on? The Booty Bandit was on one. He was on a couple. He was definitely he was on a couple. Hey, I'm not gonna lie though, I had fun, man. That dude was crazy. That dude was a scary guy, man. He's a scary guy. I wanted to ask him, are you running from something? Like, are you in trouble?
Mm,
Because all he kept talking about was how he was trying to stay out of trouble.
yeah.
Bear 24's like, I can't mess with the zone. Man, the zone got to get better production. Like, I used to think I was having issues with the zone. Like, before I became like a super boxing fan, I would stream all the fights. But then when I bought all the apps and started paying for it, I realized it wasn't the app that was the problem. Like, they literally putting on this shitty ass production.
Dang.
Paying big money for mediocre fights put him out of business. I don't bite. Who put on mediocre fights? I don't bite. I'm gonna drop the link for you. I don't bite because you're not making no sense. Are you saying that PBC put on mediocre fights? And if you are saying PBC put on mediocre fights, please name any fight that happened this year that was better than any fight that PBC has put on from any other network. Go. That boy drink all day and all night. Original American, if you go back and watch that live, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I've watched it twice. You can see him getting more and more drunk as the live went on. And then he just started spazzing. Like, you see the decline. You can see the decline. Oh, it's lunch, it's dinner time, Ross? You ain't even at home and you eating.
I just went and got me some raisin bread.
The Spence Bear 24, the Spence fight will be big in Texas, but let me tell you why I don't think or Crawford already said the fight can't be in Texas. And I believe it's because he can't get away with a lot of stuff that's quote unquote legal in Vegas. You can't do that in. And then he probably like, oh, well, I don't want Spence to have no type of advantage, no home advantage, or whatever the case may be. But that fight should definitely be in Texas. They would sell more tickets. I feel like it'll be a bigger live gate for sure. It'll be a bigger live gate for sure in Texas. Earl Spence got a huge fan base out here. I went to the Earl Spence Danny Garcia fight. It was packed. And that was during COVID. And that
Mm-hmm.
fight was packed. Supreme L. Let's see what we got for dinner. We got fish, broccoli, macaroni and cheese, honey butter biscuits, sweet potato pie, lemonade, and tea mix. Supreme L, you know you ain't cooking that. You put 2 of them frozen pieces in the oven. Stop playing. Nah, I'm joking. I'm joking. That's what's up, man. How many kids you got, Supreme? Boys, girls? How old are they? They gotta be some big kids, all that food.
He over there
What you
hooking
say,
it
Ross?
up. I said he over there hooking it up, ain't
You sounding like Robot Ross.
he? I said he over there hooking it up, ain't he?
Oh yeah, he hooking it up. Original American say, I wonder will PBC hire Steven Espinoza? I don't know why they wouldn't. It's like whatever platform we go to, or if we build our own, like I need him in the middle, unless they secretly beefing and don't like each other or something. But I knew when I first got into boxing, a lot of people didn't like Steven Espinoza. And when I watch his interviews and listen to him talk, I haven't had no issues with Steven Espinoza. He seems to be honest and tell the truth, or
Hey,
he speaks on what he can speak on. He only can say so much.
he overlooking Boo Boo. They don't even believe Boo Boo go win. They threw Boo Boo up in there just to get beat. They ain't even thinking about no
But
Boo Boo.
that's another fight with somebody just moving up, right? Ain't Boo Boo moving up?
Man, they got they got what you call it winning. Um, David Benavidez winning. They just overlooking Boo Boo altogether. That's what I don't like about Steven Espinosa.
They probably know something we don't, cause is he hurt? Is he like what's going on with Boo Boo? And why does it seem like all these washed up old fighters? No, I'm not gonna say that. I take that back. I take that back. Scratch that. Why do the older fighters that are out of their prime or coming out of their prime, why are they going to PBC to get these big paydays? And why is PBC giving them the big paydays? Like y'all should have fought when people was trying to fight y'all over here. Don't wait and come at the end of your career to get this one big payday.
Probably a tax write off.
Canelo done been with everybody. He done been with Eddie Hearn. He done been with Oscar De La Hoya. Now he over there with Al Heyman, and now they want to talk bad about Canelo. Now he diminishing. Now he don't look the same. Now he don't this and that. You ain't start hearing all of that on a larger scale until Canelo went to PBC.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they want to
Somebody
destroy the
say
black
Rick
company.
Glacier is a mob guy. What'd you say?
I said they just want to destroy the black company.
I mean, they've been talking so bad about PBC, like I don't get it. And I still don't understand it. PBC put on the best cards this year. And like for real, that Mayweather fight on December 9th, that's a decent card. Laura and Garcia and Thurman and Stanionis. Come on, that's and so your last fight with Showtime gonna be with Floyd Mayweather, the main event. Like they going out with a bang.
That's their last
They
fight.
going out with a bang. Yeah, I think December 9th will be the last fight, like the last pay-per-view Showtime for boxing.
Mm. Hey,
So, I mean, to have Floyd Mayweather Because at first I was like Floyd being kind of petty, but now that I'm thinking about it, maybe not. Maybe that's a good idea to have the last fight with Floyd Mayweather, the main event. And not only is Floyd the main event, but you got an undercard with real actual fighters on it. That's kind of dope. Now that I'm thinking about it, and it does kind of overshadow the Devin fight because of the symbolic nature of it.
Who is he
But I
fighting? Who
still want to see
Floyd
the Devin
fighting?
fight. What'd you say?
Who is Floyd fighting?
I don't know who Floyd fighting. Maybe I seen your homeboy Blue post a video talking about Mikey Garcia.
I've seen that. That wouldn't make no sense.
Cause Ellie Setback was doing an interview with Mikey Garcia. Um, he's supposed to be getting back in shape, but man, Mikey Garcia looked rough. I think that
Floyd gonna
snack
whoop that boy
got
with
him
his
looking.
eyes closed. One hand behind his back.
You know, the last time Mikey Garcia been in the ring, hey, he really should fight AB while he playing, but I know AB ain't got it all together.
AB said
Hey,
Floyd
hold
don't
on,
want
y'all,
to get
real
no
quick.
check.
Let me find my charger. Keep talking, Ross. I gotta find my charger. Hold on.
AB said Floyd don't want him to get no check. He said, if I was him, I'll be like, hey, little bro, let's go do this exhibition so you can get this money. Floyd want that nigga broke where he at. They kept saying he was gonna be the next Floyd. I said he wasn't.
Hey,
Everybody,
AB, listen, I'm a AB fan. AB made me fall in love with boxing, but I've never seen nobody get as many chances as Adrian Broner. Never.
mm-hmm.
Skills from New Orleans say Mel had no business in the ring with the previous clenbuterol two-way class North Alvarez. It hurts the sport. No one asks for it. Then it's billed as daring to be great. It hurts boxing. You know what, Skills? I agree. And I like when Skills from New Orleans come and he comments because he puts the words together so nicely and he's able to express so eloquently what it is that I'm trying to say. And first, Mel was daring to be great, but then after the fight, now all of a sudden he was a nothing and a nobody. When he had no business doing that anyway, and the fight turned out just as people expected. Unless, just to give my 2 cents, y'all just want to see Jamel get knocked out or beat up or hurt real bad. I don't know. But he made a business decision. He went up there. He got the bread and Skills. They made the fight because it was easy to market. When I seen the undisputed versus undisputed when they announced the fight, I was like, man, I didn't even know I wanted to see this. But it sounded like something interesting. Undisputed versus undisputed. That's what I thought. The marketing of the fight made me want to see it. But then when you start thinking about it, and as a true boxing fan, and you know what it entails moving up in weight, you already know that fight is not gonna be how you think it's gonna be. The link is in the chat if anybody want to hop up here. The Minister of
both of
Boxing
them was in the same
Violations
weight
said,
class. It would have made more sense.
yeah, if Canelo would have fought him back in the day when he was at 54, but he keep wanting to pull up people. Can we get a big fight without a fix, a script, a sports ritual? To me, I say no. No. So at this point, I don't really care as much if there's a rematch. Either way, not paying for it. Nope. And I don't know if because I haven't really experienced a lot of big fights with my fighters that wasn't really from PBC. Asante, what's going on?
What's up, lady? What's up? What's up, Ross?
He just
He just pulled off.
Yeah, he just pulled off. He'll probably be back. Hey, y'all, let me know if y'all hear echo in the chat. I ain't got no
That's
headphones
me. I
yet.
think that's me. I got it.
No. It be echoing because I ain't got no headphones. So when people talk on the computer, I think my mic pick it up.
Yeah, yeah. So you heard what Ellaby said. He said that going to the zone is not what's happening.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. Because I was like, I doubt that Al and them would team up with them. I'm sure he would much prefer to compete with them.
Right, right, right. Yeah, yeah. I was listening to that earlier thing y'all was on the earlier show y'all was on Ross channel. It was funny. The dude from UK had to check miles.
Oh yeah. Oh, you talking about earlier?
Yeah,
That was a good one. That was a good
yeah,
one.
that was a good one.
You know, Asante, when I go back and I listen to the lives, like our chemistry is just it's so great. Like it's an awesome show if I do say so myself. Even I even like listening back to it. It's a
Yeah,
whole
me
different
too.
experience.
Yeah, yeah. Once your page get to rolling more, I'll set me up a page. I have three different avenues to go to.
Yeah, yeah. Like Ross page is fun. We go on there, we talk, everybody hop up there, we clown. Here, we just talk boxing, everybody drop their opinions, they 2 cents. And then whatever avenue we gonna take on your channel. And then we all like a team, but we all do something different.
Right,
Cause I don't want
right.
this to be a repeat of Ross's channel.
Oh no, 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 no. But you know what? Even if it is, it's going to be great. We're going to make it great. So you got your own little style. Everybody going to have their own little flavor to it.
Daring to be great is when one elite continues to fight another.
Right,
So skills, who would you say? I mean, you know what? You know what skills? You absolutely right. And who is a good example of that is Devin Haney. It's Devin Haney. Devin Haney is daring to be great. And I don't think anybody can dispute that. If
you
you
know
can
what? You're
dispute
right.
that, click the link or put it in the chat why you're disputing that. And I did a video on my page. It was a long time ago, like when I first got my channel started, when everybody was saying Devin and Tank should fight. And I was like, I don't think Devin and Tank should fight
Not
because
now.
not now, because I think it'll mess up the 135 division. You got Tank putting on the entertaining, exciting fights, and then you got Devin Haney fighting for legacy. They in two different lanes, in two different avenues. They got two different goals. And I think another problem that we have in boxing as fans is we keep holding boxers to expectations and standards that they not holding themselves to.
Right, right,
Like everybody want Tank to do this and fight for belts and do he not, that's not his goal. His goal is to make money. He is a prize fighter. So when you talk about Tank, you should expect for him to fight fights that's gonna be the most profitable for him.
right. And he also said that he's going to fight Shakur and Devin before he retires. So hey, I I I, I support Tank in his moves. I do because I know he's going to fight. He already called out Devin. He already sent Devin in a contract.
I
No, well,
think
he
I
didn't
think
send him
what
a
people don't
contract. They,
understand is Devin don't want to fight Tank.
yeah,
Devin
he
don't want to
don't.
fight Tank.
He don't. You're right. He don't.
And
Yeah.
I think he will fight Tank, but I think even by the time they fight, Devin gonna be too big. You see how big Devin is?
Yes. I was like, dude, what you eating?
Devin looks
Devin.
massive.
Devin looked way bigger than Progray. I was like, wow.
He looked wide, but Devin gonna be a big guy. You could always tell Devin was gonna be a big guy.
Yeah. 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 What do you think about that Floyd talking about fighting Mikey Garcia?
We was just talking about that. Man, Mike Garcia gonna get sparked. He ain't got no reason in there with Floyd.
But why can't he fight? Why can't he fight Broner and put some money in his pocket?
I feel you, but I'm gonna be honest. I probably
I,
would. I love Broner. Broner, my favorite boxer. Broner made me fall in love with boxing, and I would love for Floyd to fight Broner. But Broner didn't miss. He didn't burnt all his bridges.
yeah.
He didn't burn all his bridges. Broner got chance after chance after chance after chance after chance after chance. He just keep messing up.
It's just something about them Garcias I just don't trust. Ever since Mikey's brother, what's his name, Robert Garcia, when he uh when he helped McDonough wear those no padding gloves against Broner, and he tried to get him off on Floyd. And he's also said he said some
That was
racial things in
Maidana.
the past too.
That was Maidana, right?
McDonough beat Broner with those gloves that he was trying to fight Floyd with.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Mikey. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And but I'm just saying that's his brother. So, and plus Mikey said some racial things in the past, just like his brother has. I don't support the Garcias. I just don't.
Oh, I ain't really start paying attention to Mikey Garcia. I watched him beat Robert Easter and AB, and then he started talking about he wanted to fight Spence, and I was like, he is tripping. That's when I really, really started paying attention to Mikey Garcia. And I
Hmm.
like Bam Rodriguez too though.
You do?
Yeah, I like Bam.
Okay.
Uh because I like how they like I like how they fight. Like they still got kind of like that Mexican style, but they be boxing
Hmm.
boxing, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not that come forward type style. The minister of boxing say my young brother live in Killeen, Texas, trying to get me to move out there. Minister of boxing violations. I'm not gonna lie to you. It ain't nothing in Killeen, Texas, bro. If you're gonna move anywhere in Texas, you gotta come to H Town. You gotta come to
Houston,
H
huh?
Town.
Okay.
I don't bite says, can I give that you pro PBC test? Can I give you the you can give me a pro PBC test? I don't know what that means, pro PBC. It's not that I'm pro anything, it's just see, when I first started watching boxing, I liked these boxers and I was attracted to these boxers. I didn't understand the PBC, the zone, the golden boy. I didn't understand that. But once I understood it, I realized I'm more attracted to the PBC boxers. I don't know why or what it is, but who does Golden Boy have? Like, who does the
Right.
zone have?
Right. Right.
I don't bite. Who are your favorite fighters? Boo Boo moving up from 160 to 168, but he fought one fight at 168 already. Okay, original American, that's cool. That's a little better, but he's still moving up 8 pounds. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know why the moving up is a thing right now with
Right.
PBC. Like, I don't know what that's about.
I think Boo Boo is comfortable at 168. He's getting older. I'm sure that's why he didn't have a problem doing it.
I don't bite says HBO boxing was the best time. Don King would have 3 fights on the card. I mean, I remember watching AB fight on HBO, but like back at that time, I wasn't just die hard. When I started watching AB, I was like, okay, I'm going to actually follow this boxer throughout their career.
Oh yeah, but they had the worst commentators. Oh,
I don't
they
know
were
who
they
that.
were racist. Like they didn't care.
For real?
Yeah, you didn't know about what's his name? Who was calling them fights? I see their faces, but yeah, they were the most racist commentators ever, ever. I gotta send you some videos of. I forgot. I can't think of their names right now. I'm having a brain fart, but
Yeah,
they were.
boxing is a racist sport, but I mean boxing will always be a quote unquote racist sport
That's
because
why HBO failed. People are complaining about the racism, the fight matchups, the matchmaking.
and they thought they could promote them European fighters like that.
Exactly. That don't sell. I don't care how many people support, other races of people. When you just put a selective group on there, Mexicans, Caucasian dudes, they're not gonna sell. They only sell when they fight us. That's it.
Yeah, and then too, I realized,
Larry
oh, that's why
Murphy.
Mayweather fought so many Mexican fighters.
Right. Yeah, he knew what he was doing. He knew what he was doing. He was creating hate and he was beating a country, a boxer that's backed by a country. So I understood. It brought in more revenue. I understood the game.
The minister of boxing violation says, I agree. Between the two, Benavidez is the house fighter or the money guy in the situation, and the business of boxing is WWE. So I say the fix is in either way. You know,
Right.
when you become a fan, I mean, like a hardcore fan, and you want to bet on the fight, like let's say for instance the Shakur De Los Santos fight, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I were a casual, I might be like, oh, I think De Los Santos could win. You know, he got a shot, he got this, he do that. I'm gonna bet on De Los Santos. But then you kind of realize, would they really let Shakur lose? Like he would actually have to like really go in there and just knock him out or some fluke happen and Shakur loses because you know they're building Shakur. And
Yeah,
it's almost like if you want a fight where you don't know if either fighter can win, it would have to be a fight where they're building both of the fighters. Kind of like Michelle Rivera and Frank Martin. I felt like that was a fight where they're building both of these fighters. So it could go
right,
either way.
right. Yeah.
And
I was
you seen it happen with Rowley. You seen
right.
it happen with Issa Cruz. Like they're not about
Yep.
to let them lose.
Right. Especially Rolly was going to beat that old dude, but the old dude was getting him. He,
Nah, he was about to stop Rowley.
I don't think so. I think Rolly was about to get on him, but Rolly waited too late. Luckily they stopped that fight because if that fight would have got stopped for some stupid reason, Rolly would have lost that fight on points.
Hey, y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. It says folks like to complain about PBC, don't complain about top ranker Eddie. So true.
Never. You're
I
right.
just was
You're
saying
right.
that
So true.
earlier. Nobody is talking about how Eddie Herndon lost. I heard $6 billion over there in
Six
that matchup.
billion. 6 billion.
This
I
man
remember when
lost.
Eddie I remember when Eddie Hearn first came on the scene, he was trying to offer the PBC dudes pennies, and they were laughing at him like, "Dude, we make that money off rip. Besides the back end." So they were laughing at Eddie, but yet he want to spend and waste all that money on Canelo and them other fighters.
Anthony Joshua. But guess what though? Eddie Hearn was right. Eddie Hearn was right, and they were smart for coming out with that Matchroom app. Because look, Showtime out of boxing.
Mm.
They laughed at Eddie when he was like, like, we gonna kill Showtime. I mean, of course they didn't do that, but hey, he was a couple steps ahead.
Hey, Chad, who was the other announcer besides Larry Merchant? I'm talking about him. I forgot his name. The other announcer besides Larry Merchant. God, it's on the tip of my tongue. Mm, mm. I can't think of him right now. I seen a video of him the other day.
Asante Supreme L say what's good.
Yeah, we chatted already. What's up, my brother Supreme L? Who is that other commentator besides Larry Merchant? Jim Lampley. There you go. Thank you, brother. Alden Johnson. Jim Lampley, he became worse than Larry Merchant.
I gotta
Yeah.
look up some old clips.
Yeah, look them up and look up some of the like the interviews they had and some of the things they said. That's why Floyd cussed him out and left. Floyd said HBO need to fire you.
Oh, that's who he was talking to. I seen that clip.
Yes, he was talking to Larry Merchant.
Hey, chat, listen, y'all start looking up, or if you want to, I ain't saying you have to, just start looking up different things and stuff I could show and clips from boxing I could show on here of just wild stuff happening, crazy interviews, boxers dancing, crazy knockouts, all kind of stuff like that. Just hit me at my email, 2centsboxing2 at gmail.com. And we could show some of that stuff on here, man. We can just have some fun.
Right. I agree. I agree. I don't bite. I agree. George Foreman and Roy Jones were good. They were good for boxing. But we need guys that can do commentary, but you just don't coon up too much. Just be fair. If our fighter is the best fighter, you got to speak on that. You can't be, cooning up for, you can't do that. That lowers your value.
Big task at hand say this is Bud Crawford's fault. Hey, Asante, you know what? The day of the fight, right? I woke up. Hold on, my daughter needs some. Hold on.
Hey, okay. What up, AJ64? What up, brother? Yeah, you said it's Bud Crawford's fault. Yeah, he opened Pandora's box. Yes, he did. Yup. Yeah, but Jim Lampley and that other dude, oh my God, Merchant, they were the worst.
Hey, y'all find me some clips. Send me some clips or something. I'll put them on here. We'll go over it next time. Oh, this is what I was saying, this story. So I woke up the day of the Spence Crawford fight, right? And I had been online talking big noise on live and everything. And my Facebook account had got hacked. And I was like, oh Lord, a Crawford fan that hacked my Facebook.
You immediately blame the Crawford fan, huh?
Yeah, immediately. A Crawford fan that hacked my Facebook page.
Wow. Yeah, I would support if Crawford was fighting anybody else outside of our own people, I would support him. But when you support our brothers and when you cheat our brothers and you cheat your brother, just to I can't roll with you. I can't roll with you.
Who
Mm-mm.
cheated the brothers, brother?
I mean, when Crawford was cheating Earl, and he was cheating other fighters. He was cheating. We was
Oh
get,
yeah, yeah,
he
yeah.
started taking the steroids, and then what happened was that Crawford brought unnecessary attention to himself because once he started playing games, people started examining his resume, start paying close attention to his victories, who he fought. Come to find out, the dude was just hiding. Bob Adams was hiding him. He was protecting him, hiding him at the same time, doing all that, and still calling him the pound for pound best fighter in the world, even though he didn't fight nobody. And everybody rolled with it, even ESPN.
ESPN is so I hate to use the word bias because if we're honest, we all have a bias. Now I could be objective, right? But of course,
Hmm.
I mean, I like who I like. I got my favorite fighters. I like this. I
Right,
like
right,
that. You know what I'm saying? You gonna have a bias,
right.
but you got to be more objective. But
Hmm.
damn, I forgot where I was going with this. What we was talking about?
What's up, Boxing Outlet? Some other brother just said, "What's up?" It strolled up too fast. Let me see if I can catch it. What was his name?
Skills from New Orleans say boxing is based on race,
Yep,
nationality, and pride, and in that
yep.
order. And that's correct. That's right. And you absolutely right.
Chris McCoy, what's happening, brother? Yeah, yeah. It's based on race, definitely. I believe I be on Facebook, and trust me, don't you when you come with the facts, they back off. But they be saying some of the most ridiculous stuff boy, on Facebook boxing. It's crazy.
Who you be following on or watching on Facebook?
On it's like a bunch of little channels that talk boxing. I don't have the names in front of me right now. I can get them, but if you just go in and just tap into boxing channels, put it in the search, a bunch will come up. Boxing Eagle has his own channel, BFTB. Some other dudes that we don't talk much about,
Oh, I might
and
need to look at to streaming this on Facebook too. It's so much I got to figure out. I don't even know.
yeah, you can stream on Facebook like off rip. You can go on Instagram and do it. Um, X. I like Twitter X. I like X. There's a lot
Twitter
of boxing channels
be
on there.
confusing to me. It's like a lot of moving parts on there. I feel like.
On X.
Yeah, man. I'm too old for this. I'm too old for this.
Uh, yeah, Instagram and Facebook. There's a lot of boxing where you can leave your comments and express your feelings about who you support and who you don't support.
Big task at hand say those HBO commentators were hilariously racist. The name you're thinking of is Larry Merchant. Hey, y'all send me
Yeah,
some clips of them being racist and funny.
Larry Merchant was the grand poobah. Then he passed it on to Jim Lampley. Man, they were like condescending, like racist. They say some slick stuff.
Hey, you know that's not flying at this point in time.
Right. That's why they had to go.
Big task at hand say perhaps Two Cent Boxing can start broadcasting the fights. Maybe I'll get there. Maybe me and Ross and Asante will call the next fights. But you know them our TVs be off. I noticed that.
Mm.
But we could definitely do the next fight. That'll be fun.
But I used to turn the commentary off, and I just watch the fight, and I'll listen to one of the dudes on YouTube call the fight. I couldn't listen to them white dudes. What's that dude for Showtime? Al Bernstein and the mother cats. I can't listen to them. I can't do it.
Man, I'm only supposed to be on here an hour, but I'm probably gonna stay on here a little bit longer. Hour is not enough time on here. As soon as you get
Yeah, yeah.
to
You need a
cooking, it's time to go.
good hour and a half.
It's time to go. Let me see. They laughed at Eddie like they laughed at Prince. They did laugh at Eddie Supreme. I'm gonna make a video that say y'all owe Eddie Hearn an apology.
Why we owe him an apology? Tell me why
Exactly,
we owe him an
Asante.
apology.
Why do you owe people an apology when you don't agree with them? I don't know why people say that stupid shit, but
I
I
mean, but
just think it'd be funny.
Eddie, at the time when Eddie Hearn pulled the app, it was at the wrong time. See, everything is about timing, and just because he came out with the app, don't mean he gets an apology.
No, I was joking, but yeah, you're right.
Oh, okay.
No, I was joking because that's how stupid people sound when they say that stupid shit. Like,
Right,
you
right.
owe him an apology. Like, what?
What? Eddie Hearn blew a lot of money. He could have cleaned up if he used that money right. He could have offered these guys, like, with that kind of money he wasted, he could have offered them $10 million a fight, and they would have ran over there with back end money if they were given back end money. He could have cleaned up. If you're gonna waste $6 billion, offer that money to the best fighters.
But that's why they mad at Al, because Al don't be so greedy. It seems like they're greedy. They're greedy. Like they don't want to give them. They don't want to pay the fighters for
Yeah,
whatever
Al,
reason.
he pay you based on what you bring into the table. If you can sell out a crowd, you're gonna get paid. If you're not capturing the audience, if you're not capturing the crowd, you're not gonna get no pay-per-view fight. You're not gonna get no back end money, but you will get paid a nice sum up front. So
Yeah.
yeah, Al knew what he was doing. He said, "You're gonna get what you bring in, what you earn. You're gonna get it." And that's why Earl and them get paid because they know how to fill stadiums up and arenas.
Yep.
So
And and people want to say they hype jobs, but they selling out places. How you a hype job?
right. That's why I see. I hear Tank moving funny because he got all this big paper. But the more money you make, the more people talking in your ear saying, "Listen, you can't hang around this person. You can't hang around that person. You can't be talking to them, and you can't be talking to them." And Tank is following that blueprint.
Yep. Aiden Johnson says salute 2 Cents Boxing in the chat, and he's right. The things they say was messed up. Floyd blacked out on Ray and all of that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Roy and George always check them in a subtle way.
Yep. Yep. They did. Yeah.
Tarver ain't bad either, in my opinion. That's what Aiden
Yeah,
Johnson
I
said.
did like Tarver. I don't like him how he loud mouth uh Roy and how he was going against Spence, but he did do good commentary.
Larry told Floyd, if I was 20 years younger, I'd knock you out. He did tell that to him.
Floyd then was on him, boy. And he didn't stay there any longer after that, too much longer after Floyd got in his butt. He was out of there.
That is funny. Let me see. 2 Cents Boxing, you ever see Galata versus Boy One? The brawl with the fans was crazy. No, I never seen that. Seen
Oh,
them
you ain't
fighting in
never
the
see
stands.
that? Oh, you need to go to YouTube and pull that up.
I'm like, let me put it. See, I'm okay. I'm gonna tell y'all why
You
my
must be in
channel.
your early 30s, huh? You in your early 30s, 2 Cent.
No, I'm older than that.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
okay,
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 okay.
okay, okay.
I was born in '83.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. So you okay?
But I just really, really got into boxing. That's why I named my channel 2 Cents Boxing because
Okay.
I'm not no expert. I don't know everything about boxing, and this is
But you
just
gonna
my
get that
opinion
two
about the
cents.
things I hear exactly. So it ain't no right or wrong, and I want people because when I first started getting on YouTube and going around, it was just a bunch of people on live channels screaming at each other, and I was like, this is ridiculous. So I was like,
Mm.
I'm gonna start my channel and it's just gonna be my what I hear and I'm gonna talk about it. That's it. I'm not no news channel. I ain't got no sources. I'm not any of that. I just hear what I hear and then I give my opinion about it. And I want to hear other people's opinion about it, whether you disagree or you don't agree.
Okay. So you did see when Tyson bit Holyfield's ear,
I
right?
definitely seen that.
Ha!
I de-
Yeah, crazy.
the boxing outlet say my battery low. I'm charging it and letting my dogs out, Jack. Ross gonna have to come out with the Jack tumbler.
Yeah, Jack.
I've been seeing other people saying it in they on their videos and stuff. It's funny. Like the Ross effect is for real.
Yeah, yeah, I love saying that. My girl was like, "Where you get that from?" I was like, I got it from my dude I be listening to. I'm his co-host, so he just some things just rub off.
Big task at hand. Say yes. Laugh out loud. I knew something weird was going to happen with that ridiculous Crawford win.
Woo. So what was weird?
Ross say he listening through his earpiece. What was weird?
Yeah,
Big task
yeah,
at hand.
yeah. Big
Well, what was
task at
weird to
hand. What
you?
was
Because we got
weird?
a whole list of stuff that was weird. But what was weird to you?
Right. Every brother ain't a brother just 'cause color. Right. Right. I
Bob
can't
let it be
stand.
known that Bud never asked for the EJ fight.
Yeah. Bob Arum told on him. Yeah, I'm telling you, Bob is a true snake. He said he didn't want Crawford to take the Manny fight because he knew how it would end. Then on the other hand, he'll talk about Crawford was acceptable to a left hand. So he played both sides of the fence. Bob Arum is a true snake.
Absolutely. Dr. Wong in the building. Hi, Miss Two Cents. Nail Inoue is the face of boxing.
Dr. Wang, stop it.
I mean, hey, everybody got their own opinion, but he too little, Dr. Wong. He too little to be the face of boxing. He gonna have to go to 135. If he go to 135, maybe 130. If he can conquer 135, but he gonna have to slide up to 135, 130. I mean, he can go to 130 and conquer 130, but he's gonna have to slide up to 135 to really, really get that
Yeah,
recognition,
and
in
he
my
need to
opinion.
fight in America and play by their rules. He hasn't even fought in America yet, has he?
No, but he fought Steve. He beat his token black fighter, so he
Who?
solidified.
What's his name? The little short
Stephen
Stephen
Fulton.
Fulton.
Yeah.
Fulton took a dive. He
And
he took a dive. Fulton pissed me off.
I mean,
He
he
knew
looked
he
like he
sold
was
out.
stuck in there. I'm like, Fulton, what are you doing, bro? I was like, is he hitting you that hard?
Fulton did what he was told to do, and he got his little 3 million, and he bought him a new car, new watch. So
Hey, y'all, make sure y'all punch that like button. Make sure you punch that like and subscribe button. Make sure you hit the bell icon. Oh, I don't know what I just did. Okay, make sure you hit the bell icon
okay,
so you can
I
be
see you, big
notified.
big task. Okay, he said Showtime not broadcasting boxing anymore was weird chain reaction to the Crawford win to me. Okay, I can kind of grab that.
Nah, listen, that
I
Crawford
can
win
grab
just
that.
happened. The whole company not gonna shut down. It was already being planned. That's why they're putting on all these big fights right now. Cause it's like
But
they on their way out the door.
but we got to pay close attention. We don't, you know, actually, we don't care about what Showtime is doing. We don't. We only care that the PBC is still in function.
And that's
Forget
why I'm
Showtime.
That's why I was like, is it that's the title.
Right,
Is it
right. You
that
right.
serious?
Right. It ain't that serious. Cause Showtime, who cares? All they're just a movie entertainment show anyway, channel anyway. So so what? You gave up on boxing. Okay, you can move to the side like HBO did.
Yeah, I mean, it's a slow time right now, so it's something to talk about, and people want to spin it from different angles. Like Al Heyman
Right.
got the power to shut down a whole. Like y'all giving Al Heyman and PBC too much credit. They don't got that much power.
uh, well, it's somebody, just another brother to pick on.
Chris McCoy,
So
what's going on? What's good, bruh? I just rewatched Ross live. Man, Moss is unreal with his takes. Salute to you, Asante L, for standing on business. Hey,
mhm.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I like Mr. Moss. I like Mr. Moss. I like talking to people like that because they make for interesting conversations if you can maneuver through the conversation.
Hmm. Yeah, but see, Mars got upset when the dude was checking him right, and when Mars couldn't think of something, he got loud real quick, like, "Oh, he losing his cool. Oh
Oh
God, here
God,
we
here we
go."
go. Q Brown in the building. What up, Q?
Yeah, that was funny early today. I didn't have time to. I was just listening. I didn't have time to chat, come in, but I was like, "Whoa, somebody
Somebody
checking
checking
him."
them. You got Ross back in the building. Monster Inouye is a once in a lifetime talent like Manny
No, he's
Pacquiao.
not.
Hey, Ross, that's Dr. Wong in the building.
I know. I've been listening to it. That he no, he's not. I don't know why he be saying that though. That dude not no once in a lifetime talent.
I gotta go
He's
watch some more Monster Inouye fights because when I watched it, I watched like a couple, like a fight or two before he fought Stephen Fulton, and I was like, okay, he cool, but he Fulton gonna beat him. But then Fulton got in there acting like he was frozen by his power. I'm like, man, what's up with this dude? Is he hitting that hard?
them glove wraps. They sent a a brand new pack of gloves that's been open to the fight.
They
They was
had that little
duct tape
tape on there,
closed.
like that.
Yeah,
They had that
they
little
was
piece of
duct
tape.
tape closed. The man on steroids and a few other things that might be going on that we just ain't caught on to. You know
You
what
know what I'm
I'm saying?
saying? Dr. Wong, how you feeling about your boxer being accused of using PEDs?
And bogus gloves and bogus hand wraps. He stacked his too.
He legally stacked his. Skills from New Orleans say it was mental. HBO commentators used their commentary to sway casuals and judges alike. As a diehard, we knew what we saw. Y'all know who else get on my nerves commentating? Tim Bradley and Andre Ward. Andre Ward is okay, but Tim Bradley just be taking it too far.
Tim Bradley is a typical houseman. Say
Tim
this all the
Bradley, I
time.
be smacking my teeth and rolling my eyes when I'm like, man, come on, Tim.
Tim Bradley is that house nigga for sure.
AJ, why
For
you
sure.
harassing Dr. Wong? AJ say, Dr. Wong, why you always getting booted off channels? We
Dr.
ain't had
Wong
no
can't be
problems
lying.
with Dr. Wong. But Dr. Wong, why do
He,
you keep getting booted off channels?
nah, he represent his country though. You know, he with NUA. He's supposed to be with him.
I think Dr. Wong said he in New Jersey.
He in New Jersey, but he not American. Where's NUA from? That's what he is.
I think they want to try to. I think what Top Rank want to do, or I guess Top Rank do like getting like international fighters. I wonder if PBC would get them some international fighters, or if they just focused on black fighters mostly, mainly. I hear Ennis gonna be signing with Mayweather.
Who?
Jerron Ennis.
He gonna turn him to the next level.
Chris McCoy, what you
He,
talking about? 82 baby. What you saying?
I get some. This chili tastes so damn good. You don't even
What you
need no
mean,
crack.
AJ? You older than that? How old are you?
Man, I don't know what you did to this chili.
Ross, who keep lying? You said somebody keep lying.
Doctor, what's his name?
Oh, Dr. Wong.
Yeah, he. I understand. You know what I'm saying. He like a Bears fan and some stuff like that. Like he go root for his team. You know what I'm saying? Even though they go lose every game. You know what I'm saying?
Yep,
But
yep.
you got
Like them
he
Dallas
standing with
Cowboy
his sister.
fans. Man, my dad is a Dallas Cowboy fan, and I be looking at him like, when is they haven't won in like 30 years, dude. Like, give it up already. But he also a Terrence
Hey,
Crawford fan, so what they tell you? Hey, listen, man. After that fight on the 29th, I swear to God, I was like, I grabbed my keys. I told my husband, I said, let's go. He was like, why are you acting like that? I'm like, man, I'm ready to go.
Wow.
My dad was like, uh-huh, yeah. He was talking all this noise. I was like, man, I'm ready to go.
that's crazy.
Yeah, my daughters and be tripping too. When they ready, if I say something they don't like, they'll be like, Dad, I'm about to go. All right, bye.
Yeah, like it hurt their nerves that much. They don't want to be around.
You know.
I'm like, I can't. We gonna see what happened in the rematch. He's like, man, they don't need no rematch. I mean, we be going at it back and forth.
Ooh, Dad said Spence don't need a rematch.
Yeah, my brother,
Oh
my
my
brother said that too.
God.
And my brother's Spence fans. I've been arguing and going back and forth with them. They don't want to hear the allegations and accusations though. They not trying to hear it. Hey, let me
Wow.
text my brother, see if I can get up on here. Hold on, y'all, real quick.
2 cents. Pull up on them in Texas. Pull up to that gym. Find where gym at. Pull up on them. Do an interview with Derek James. Go blow their channel up.
Hey, they in Dallas, man. They like 4 hours away from me.
You gotta take that trip. It's for the sake of the channel.
And I do it too, going there looking foolish. We done got turned away.
Mm.
I'm
Derek James,
gonna have to
cool.
dress up and look good, put something tight on. Then they'll start paying
Oh
attention.
shoot. Oh shoot.
Mm. You go piss
You
your
hear, you
husband
hear
off.
2 cent? I gotta dress and put something tight on. Oh my
Hey.
God.
So they won't kick me out the gym.
Woo! Or you be going to the gym covering up everything, huh?
Yeah, I'm in there with the hoodie and the sweatpants on. That's me. I don't be trying to draw no attention to myself.
Do him like Charleston White. Go to the gym with some pepper spray and tell him he don't talk. He gonna spray him.
Wow.
I'm calling my brother, see if he gonna hop up on him.
The
Salute, Keji.
Keji,
Them
what's
motherfucking
up?
chili so goddamn good. God damn.
Ralph, if he has an unnecessary knitted white garment that hung over his left shoulder down to his left glove, fashion accessory on well placed left hand distraction. Once again, you want it, skills from New Orleans.
Mm.
You want it. Just like Tyson Fury came in with the long sleeves covering his padless gloves against Wilder.
You see what I'm saying? And these people acting like that's just normal. AJ say
You
2 cent. I'm 59. You know, when I look at my analytics for my channel, it says I have 100% male audience.
Wow.
That's what I said. Take a look at Crawford's interests. Hey, I gotta pull that picture up. We're gonna have to pull that picture up. Hey, y'all can send me stuff, man. We'll discuss it on the channel. This is our channel. This is our 2 cents. So you want to send me something, pop it on here and discuss it. Cause I know everybody don't want to do a channel, but they got stuff they want to say.
Right, right.
So this is the
Yep.
place y'all can come do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Charlos brothers got a gym out here. I don't think they be in it though. I'm not sure. I, my
You gotta pop
son,
up.
Go on over there and see.
my son started boxing about probably the end of 2020. They started boxing, so I'm real new to the boxing scene out here.
Okay. Yeah, because they do got a gym, and now from what I hear, they're always there. So, especially Jamel.
You know
The
them, and
Jamal
I'm not gonna
Jamal.
even lie to y'all. I'm not even a Charlo fans like that. Like I'm a fan of Charlo because I like watching him on his road to undisputed. I like how he gets better every fight. But like all the antics and the emotional and yelling and fighting and all that. I never been Charlo fans like that.
Uh,
But
I always
so
supported Jamal more. Jamal was my dude till he got into that relationship stuff with his wife. That just messed his little time up.
Yeah,
yeah,
he out there with, in Florida. With Roy.
yeah, he out there
Roy
with
about to get
Roy.
that boy whooped.
Yeah, I was thinking the
I think
same.
the other dude is his
Yeah,
Ron Guzman is his trainer. I think Roy is like a mentor.
yeah. Roy just got something to say. He ain't actually training him, but yeah,
Roy shouldn't say nothing.
I wouldn't train with Roy either.
Yep, Fury
Hmm.
covered up his whole body during the press conference.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah. Old Bud thought we wasn't gonna catch on to him. He thought he was scot free.
Hmm.
Yeah, I beat Spence. I beat Spence straight up. No, something looked funny. We gonna do an investigation just to make sure.
Brandon Shamar says, and Crawford right glove looked like the leather is pulled back, the tape is over the wrist line. Look, y'all gotta meet us on
Yep,
the
yep.
boxing
You seen
outlet
that
when
too,
y'all talking
Brandon.
about gloves and stuff. Ross got all the footage.
And they still be denying it.
Ross got all the proof at the boxing outlet. We be over there most times 9 a.m., 10 a.m. in the morning, and 7, 8, 9 in the evening. And I'm gonna come on in between time.
That boy Crawford had us for a minute, but we was like, no. First of all, we ain't never seen Earl fight like that. We ain't never seen Earl look like that. And we ain't never seen Earl get knocked down. So I'm like, something ain't right.
You know what's funny, Asante? I was a Crawford fan before I was a Earl fan. I found Crawford first. And so I started watching Crawford and then I came across Earl. And I was like, oh, okay, this is cool. But my only issue with Crawford is every time I watched him in a fight, my question was never answered, is he that good? Or is he
Right,
it was never answered. I always was like, okay, maybe the next fight I'll see. Maybe the next fight I'll see.
right, exactly.
And then he fought Gamboa, and I thought that was a challenging fight. But then I'm like, damn, you brought Gamboa up from two weight classes.
Right, right.
Oh,
Man, listen, listen. I was reversed. I was always following Spence. And then I used to peek at, Crawford because, I knew Bob Aaron was a shady character. So I'm sure but to me, he had shady fighters. So I was
yep.
like, okay, Crawford, he's still doing this thing. He's still doing this thing. And then when he came to 147, that's when I started looking at his resume. I started looking at who he was fighting, how he was winning, looking at his style, the way he fight, period. And I was like, how is this guy the pound for pound best?
Let
I
me
don't
read
see
this.
it.
Let me read this comment. New or not, you stand on what you do and what you believe. Keep grinding. That's what Chris say. Brandon House says the Charlos had an incident a couple of years back where someone got killed in a gym. It's
Yeah, I
all
ain't never
cleared up
heard of
now.
that, brother.
Hey Brandon, you want me to drop the link? Cause we gotta hear this story. Let me
Yeah,
drop the
send us
link
the link
or
or
type it in the chat or
yeah,
something.
I'm gonna type that up in YouTube or Google it. Death at Charlo Gym, something like that.
I mean, them dudes was always getting into it with somebody, and I don't like people like that. Like you always into even now, even though I
This
like Jamel better now, they still getting into it with people.
this is what I see. They're just young dudes. You grow out of that.
Oh,
Trust me, you will grow out of
know
it.
what you mean.
Jamel seems like he's grown
Speedy
up a
time
lot.
country.
So Truth says Roy tried to train
I
you
just
like
never.
he fought, and that don't work for everybody.
That don't work for
Hell, so
everybody,
Truth, it
right?
ain't even work for Roy
It
when
didn't
he
work
got
for
later in his career.
It ain't work for him. That's true.
Brandon Shamar say it's called glove shaving.
Yep, that's what they doing. Shaving them gloves.
You know, we should talk about too, like the effects, like how this really affects a fighter and how could it give you a real advantage.
All you got to do is talk to somebody who bare knuckle fight, and they'll tell you.
Same as 2 cents boxing. Give me a break. I watched Bud from the start of his career back in 2008, and I never was ever impressed by Bud. He was good, but never close to showing greatness. And Keji, that's the same thing I said. Terrence Crawford did not show no greatness in that Earl Spence fight. There was no greatness shown. He had a good performance, but he didn't show no greatness. He didn't overcome
Right.
no adversity. And that irritates me, man. Like seriously.
Hey, if you look at how he fought on David Avenese and how he was moving around that ring like that, he stood toe to toe with Spence. Y'all ain't noticed that?
Who? David Avenesian?
You know, how with David Avenese he moved around, for all the other fighters he moved around. But with Earl Spence, he stood toe to toe with him.
But look,
Wow.
if y'all go back and watch some of my old videos of me talking about the fight, I said I believe that Terrence Crawford is going to try to fight Spence on the inside. And I was like, if he do that, he gonna be out of there. And that's exactly what he did. He fought Spence on the inside. But how did he know he was even gonna be able to do that?
Juice.
I think it was all scripted. I think Bud knew Earl wasn't going to come in right. Earl knew he didn't come in right. He took orders from somebody from somewhere, and he said, "Listen, we need you to throw this fight." And Earl was like, "I can beat this dude." Like, yeah, we know you can, but so Earl was like, "Well, if I got to throw this fight, give me something. Give me
And
something."
I think Terrence Crawford did all of that. I don't think I don't think he expected Earl to come in the ring that week. I don't think so. But I believe Earl thought he could overcome some things and he couldn't.
Right.
And at first I was real upset with Earl. Like, this nigga need to come out and say something. He owe us an explanation or
That just
something.
that should tell you something is going on. That should tell you something's going on behind the scenes that we are not going to find out until Earl says something.
I think he'll probably speak on it eventually. Skills from New Orleans say Mel cheated the fans out of what could have been his finest moment. He was more concerned with not getting KO'd than winning. He came, he conquered as far as capture the bag. Skills, let
Yeah.
me and you that's a good perspective to have. And I see what you're saying there. But let me offer this point up. First of all, Canelo cheated the fans
Right.
because he shouldn't have even entertained fighting Jermell Charlo, knowing he's coming up from 2 weight classes. 2, you already know about the steroid accusations and all of that going on with Canelo. And 3, unless Charlo got a 10 count, let's be real, he was not going to beat Canelo. At the very least, the most he could have got was a draw.
Well,
And
Mm-hmm.
just to give my 2 cents, that's the most he probably could have got.
Canelo was on the juice. It was obvious from the beginning where he was bouncing around in the corner, couldn't sit down, kept bouncing. I was like, yeah, that's why he kept saying, "I'll be a different fighter. I'll be a different fighter. You'll see." Yeah, you juiced up.
Yeah, he a different fighter, all right. And hey, I gotta start listening to these fighters in these press conferences and reading
Yeah.
between the line.
I'll be a different fighter. I'll be different. You'll see. Yeah, we
Brandon, I
seen
dropped
it.
the link. Brandon, you ain't see it? Yeah, this the link. Click it. Do you see it? Let me drop it one more time for you, Brandon.
Do y'all think the PBC letting these people use juice on purpose?
Huh?
Yes, Ross, of course. Listen, all of that testing and this and that, it's just a front. It's just a front
Mhm.
to appease the fans. See, we talking about Terrence Crawford and all this. Them people in the boxing world, they probably don't even care for real because they know it go down. They just don't want us to know or the casuals to know.
Right.
Because why would you want why would Al Heyman want the results and nobody else get to see them and they kept private? Why?
Mm-hmm.
See, the casuals don't. They're surface level observers. They don't want to. Casuals will hear something like, "Oh, that fight was rigged. What is rigged? What is scripted? What that mean?" See, they don't want the casuals to hear that type of stuff. They just want the casuals to think, "Oh, Canelo won. That's how it is. Yeah, he's a great fighter. He's the best. His legacy is just getting padded." Mm-mm. There's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes. Like dude said, what he say? Uh, what is it? 90% of the fights already know what's going to happen.
Oh yeah. Oh man, y'all know what I gotta find? Damn, I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to find it. This guy on Vlad TV that I heard another I was on another live and they was talking about it, but he was talking about boxing and how they fix fights and how he was basically going around punking people, telling them they gotta throw the fight or paying people to throw fights. I gotta
Damn.
find that clip.
Hmm.
Cause he was saying he had got out of jail and that's what he started doing, working for one of them promoters. I can't think of it. It was one of the promoters and they was working with Bob Arum. And the promoter got in trouble. And so Bob stopped messing with him. I'm gonna find that. We're gonna talk about that on here. I gotta find it though.
That's
Bud
crazy.
fans have a hard time disputing how Isu Dueguez, whatever his name is squeezing them gloves and why he doing it. They overlook it. They don't even
These
acknowledge it. Boy
Well,
Ross
they
be
don't
like,
care
wait, look at this, look at this. Why is he squeezing them gloves? They don't say nothing.
about.
Right.
No, but we found out why they were squeezing.
Yep.
Bud looked real slow against Avanesian and was getting touched up. Knockout came straight after the ref checked them gloves and saw how bad they were. Listen, before that fight, and I hate now that I didn't make any of this content, but before the fight, I told my husband, I said, he about to practice to cheat. I said, that's the only reason why he making this Avanesian fight. He about to practice cheating. I said, they're going to cheat, Spence. They are going to do it. And it's funny to me that people still don't think Tyson Fury cheated against Deontay Wilder. With
That's because
all the
they're
video,
delusional.
the slow motion floppy glove, the history of cheating, it's crazy.
Mm.
Brandon, where you at, man? You never hopped on here. So Charlo Brothers gym have a recording studio in it, and the person that got killed was there to record music, according to the news report. It happened in March of 2021. I did not know that.
Me
I
either.
ain't
I
seen no
didn't get that
videos about
story.
that.
I wouldn't what he died from.
He got
Probably
shot.
had a probably had a heart attack or a stroke or something.
Did he get shot? Is that what y'all saying? I mean, I'm stereotyping because you said it's a recording studio, so I'm imagining a rapper. EJ speak on cheating is dangerous, and even if he does, nothing will happen. The outcome of that fight was given by Big Brother, and this is what we're
Yep.
saying. Even though we're talking about it, you seen what happened to Tyson Fury? Not one thing. Nothing happened.
Nothing.
Nothing's probably gonna happen, but we're gonna talk about it and bring awareness to it because Margarito wasn't able to cheat against Shane Mosley because people brought those accusations
Oh,
to light.
gunshot. Ooh.
Q Brown say, "Yep, they be telling on themselves during these press conferences and interviews. If people would just watch, exactly."
Wow.
Joey Torres, he was on Vlad talking about rigged fights. Hey, Brandon, can you send me the link 2 cents boxing
Joey
2 at
Torres.
gmail.com? Or you can DM me on Instagram at 2 cents boxing. Hey, everybody, right now, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and the bell icon. I know most of the people in here already subscribe, but if you're not, make sure you subscribe. I don't know how to give people wrenches in here, Ross. You know how to do it?
You gotta go to YouTube. You gotta open it up on YouTube and give it to them off YouTube.
Can you do it after the live?
I don't know. I'll be doing it while I be live. I don't think so. You probably can. I don't know, but
I do it when I'm live. I'll be on the computer, so you
Yeah,
probably
I'm
get on
on the
your
computer, but I'm on
go
StreamYard. How do I find a live on YouTube?
go open up a tab and go to YouTube on the tab.
Oh yeah, I just pulled it up. Joey Torres got a 9-part series talking to Vlad TV.
Hey, we about to dissect that. We're gonna break that down.
Oh my God. Joey Torres. Yeah, I'm gonna listen to this.
Skills say, I'd rather have a courageous, heartfelt loss in Earl than a questionable, possibly undeserving win in Bud. I
Yeah.
wonder, do I wonder do this stuff bother these boxers, or is it just a big deal to us because we don't really understand what's going on in the boxing world?
Hmm.
Because it's like track. Like I was a runner. I ran track all my life. I played basketball too, but my main sport was track. I ran all the way up until I started training for the Olympics. Um, I was trying to qualify for the Olympics trials, and then me and my husband got back together. I decided I didn't want to run no more. All this stuff, but in track, everybody juicing. Like everybody takes steroids. Like if you not finna be top if you not. And so to
Wow.
us, it looks bad when they get popped for steroids, but to them, they already know if they don't do it, they might as well just put their starting blocks 10 meters behind everybody.
Wow. So now that's looking for a competitive advantage. Now when you in physical combat, that's cheating. If you're just running around a track, yeah, it's a form of cheating, but it's just you just looking for an advantage athletic wise. But if you boxing, you wrestling, you actually hitting another human being, I mean that's considered just blatant cheating.
Yeah, because you're inflicting pain
Yeah,
and damage on somebody else.
right. Yeah, and Vlad TV, he's an agent too. He's a government agent.
Asante, please tell me why they saying Vlad TV. Please tell me why they saying Vlad TV solved Tupac murder.
I don't know why they saying that. Vlad ain't seen no Tupac murder. He might have some inside information, but he ain't seen nothing.
See, he allegedly interviewed the guy that told on it. Like this whole Tupac murder thing, I'm not even paying no attention to it because
Oh,
why? Why are y'all why? Why y'all even talking about this?
that's what Vlad's job is. His job is to get you to say things that would incriminate yourself, and the next thing you know, the feds are knocking on your door. You know how many people Vlad that had interviews with Vlad and went to jail after talking to him?
And they steady keep going
A
on.
lot.
SBG Mello, we do it. Has it been confirmed that Shakur is with the snack program?
He in that gym. He's there.
Because I mean, I've heard he's with the snack program, but I haven't. Is he on the website? Like, has it been confirmed?
Yeah, I think Shakur is. I think Shakur. I don't know,
Come
but
on,
he
Chris,
hanging
you
around.
can't give up all the juice. We gonna go over it. Chris say, damn, he said 75% of fights are rigged. What the hell? We finna go over it, Chris.
Damn, that's really taking the fun out of boxing. Now you can watch it. See, all that does is make people like us magnify the matches more. We look for people taking dives. We looking at the gloves. We looking at the energy level to see if you on steroids or not. We're looking at everything now.
See, because what I realize, it's levels to being a fan, right? First you watch all the big fights, you watch the pay-per-views. Then you might find you a fighter, you start following them and this and that. And then you start understanding about contracts. So then you get into that. Oh, they gonna do this, they gonna pay my money today. Oh, they with this promotional company. Oh, they with this promotional company. And then you just get deeper and deeper and deeper. Because I'm that type of person. I just go deep, 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 just go all the way down the rabbit hole with stuff. And you
Mm,
always end up at corruption. Anything that any industry involving millions and millions of dollars, you will end up at corruption if you keep looking. Just to give my 2 cents.
okay.
Some of the best advice I got was never put your heart in this boxing ish as
Yep.
far as supporting a fighter. Hey, Adrian Broner taught me that for
Yeah.
sure. I definitely learned that lesson fooling with Adrian.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know why them people go on Vlad talking so much. And then they
I
see
don't
Boosie say
know.
he get 40,000 an interview.
And that's why a lot of the dudes who he wanted to interview was asking for half that. He said, "How you just gonna make money off me and not offer me nothing?" He said, I'm not coming on your show, man." A lot of the rappers and entertainers told Vlad that I'm not coming on your show unless I'm getting paid.
Yup.
So,
Thank you, Brandon, for sending me the link. All right, y'all, we gonna run through the comments. I've been on here an hour and a half. Man, that time
okay,
flew
brother.
by. Flew by. Let me
Okay,
see.
sister.
The Tupac news is a distraction. I mean, cause the Tupac and Jada. Like, what is what? I don't know what. I ain't
All
even
that,
dig
all
into
that is a
all that
distraction because they
distraction.
got something else going on in the world that they about to spring on us. So it is a distraction. It's to keep our they want us looking down the street while they up the street doing stuff. Hey AJ, what month was you born in '64, AJ?
I think you gotta click on their name to add them to have a wrench. On here, AJ, I could do it on the StreamYard.
Yeah, you gotta go to the chat.
I'll do it next time I hop on here. I need to get me some headphones. J Scriv Films 2 Cent in the building. What's going on? Skills say you just can't play boxing, win, or if you cheat, you shorten careers. You take food from mouths. Most importantly, you can kill someone. Hold on, y'all. Come on, Santi, co-host for me. I got a phone call real quick.
Okay, go handle your business, sister. Yeah, Vlad is a big black hat. You know what side he on. He one of the Jesuits paid to bring in criminals or make people out of criminals. Hey, the comment section, y'all got some good information, man. Y'all have some good takes on things. Appreciate it. Respect. Amalek. Okay. What's Amalek? The minister of boxing violations. What's Amalek? Earl was smart to turn down that Vlad interview. He know what's up. Earl know what's up. That's why Earl ain't saying nothing about this fight. He know a lot of foul play was being administered. That's why he's not saying nothing. The bouncing outlet, Jack. Hit that like button. All things go on, Vlad. You either end up in jail or on a shirt. You're right, Chris McCoy.
All right, y'all. I'm back. Let me run through these comments. I gotta go. I gotta go. All right. Thank everybody for coming on here. I appreciate it. I'll be back again. Make sure y'all punch that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Asante, thank you for coming on, co-hosting with me today. I truly
Not a
appreciate
problem at all, sister.
it. Hey, y'all stay tuned for my 2 cents in the next live. Peace out.
Peace, y'all. Peace, chat.